Hi, I'm Mick Ozzie at the magnificent Commonwealth Stadium. I love this place. Your Pick 6 correspondent for this week's game versus the Stampeders. Play Pick 6 on game days by downloading the Elks app and opening Elks Connect. Check in at the game or from the comfort of your home. Submit your picks before kickoff and see how you do. Who will win tonight's game? The Edmonton Elks or the Calgary Stampeders? The Stampeders are favoured only by 3.5. That's because Elks' great win last week over the Tiger Cats. Oh, I hope the Elks win, but I think the Stampeders might get it done just. Which starting quarterback will throw for more yards in tonight's game? Trey Ford from the Elks, from the Waterloo Warriors, and his great first game last week against the Tiger Cats? Or Bo Levi Jeans Mitchell? Why does he get 3 names? I give him 4. Bo Levi Jeans Mitchell. I've called him all the time, but he's alright. I think Levi Jeans will score more yards throwing, but Trey Ford is a better runner. This has been Mick Ozzie, your Pick 6 correspondent. Good luck this week.
Here on CFL Game Day, Stampeders, ABC, anyone but Calgary, here to take on the Edmonton Elks, and I'm with Steelers Brad, also a big Elks fan. First of all, mate, how was the burger from the K97 Rock Station tent at the tailgate?
Oh, it was good burger, my friend. It was Monday sausage. Can't get any better than locally sourced meat.
Awesome. And there's a DJ playing. The Spirit of Edmonton is set up as well. Now, the Edmonton Elks app. I was in the video this week doing a promotion for the Pick 6 competition. The Elks app, good, easy to download.
Oh, very easy to get around, and nothing but good things to say about it.
Who will win the coin toss, just like betting on Super Bowl?
Edmonton Elks, nothing better.
I hope you're right. There you go. There's Steeler Brad's Pick 6. Refer to Facebook, Edmonton Elks. Go Elks on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Let's hope it's a great night, and let's hope the rain stays away. Over and out, McOzzie.tv. Let's go Elks.
Let's bring in Mick Ozzie right now. Mick Ozzie, who was in attendance last night. Mick, I got to tell you, man, the fact that the Calgary Stampeders scored that late touchdown made me want to throw up. Dave, I had the under 52. Big money, Dave. Under 52 at a parlay. It was 44-6, 45-6 or whatever, with like 40 seconds left, Dave. And Calgary deliberately scored. They got it to the one. They didn't take a knee. They scored to go up 52-6 or whatever. And not only that, they spiked the ball, and then their entire offensive line and everybody all ran into the VIP area and sat in the empty seats where the fans had left because it's a route, and all laid back, Dave, like this, and put their hands up with their feet up. And I said at the time I was on the air, I said, I'd throw an effing helmet at somebody. Like, I'd rather you coaching that team than that guy.
Well, his defense did well against the Tiger Cats the week before, and the Canadian quarterback, Trey Ford, started quite nicely, but when he was injured and Arbuckle came in, and then the storm came, and they absolutely got murdered after the storm. But hey, I still had fun, but very, very disappointing, because the Elks are doing a lot of great stuff off the field, but they got to perform on the field. That's where you get the extra 5 or 10,000 people there. You got to perform on the field no matter what you do off the field. We all know that.
Saskatchewan is to play, or what here, Mick?
This is the only East-West, yeah. So what's your pick, Mick?
Yeah, I do. I like the Riders at home. I like the Red Blacks quarterback, Masoli. I think the Tiger Cats might have wished they kept him instead of Dane Evans. I like the coach, Paul LaPolice, at the Red Blacks. But no, the Riders at home. They are 3-1. The Red Blacks are 0-3. I'm not worried about the -4. I think they'll win by a touchdown or more at home. The Watermelon Heads, I've got to take the Riders tonight. But hey, I'm hoping the Lions, and at home, got to go with the home field advantage, but could be an absolute close game and a ripper, and I'll be watching with a lot of interest on that one.
I like that, a ripper. That's what a great game in Australia is going to be, Dave. It's a ripper.
I like it. I never
I
heard
don't
that
want to know what a
before either.
flogger
That's
is.
good.
That's we won't ask the definition of flogger. He's a flogger. All right.
Let that one go.
Yeah, speaking of which, what about
Dubsy knows.
Curios? So yeah, I asked Dubsy. So, all right, Mick. Thanks. What are you doing this weekend, Mick? Big plans?
Oh no,
You
enjoying
watching
the
tennis?
summer. Yeah, I'm gonna go tennis, play some tennis, watch the tennis, bit of kayaking. Hopefully, might go for a run and watch the AFL and the CFL, of course.
He doesn't even need cash, Gabe. He can go find something to do outdoors, and everybody leave him alone.
Yeah, Mick, he's an adventurous.
No
You're not worried about debit cards not working. I Mick, bring cash if you go for a beer, though. Just reminding you.
Yes.
Bring cash. All right, good stuff, Tony Schiavone. Thanks, Mick.
All right, have a good weekend, guys. See you later.
It's Mick Aussie. Good stuff. Good stuff with Mick.
Here at the Elks Fan Day, magnificent Commonwealth Stadium with Richard Baggett, the guy at the Elks, the digital media guy. First of all, how's the job at the Elks? You guys are doing some great initiatives.
Oh, we're excited. Yeah, we're really excited, and there's lots of work to do.
Work to do on the field. We see the guys practicing, so let's hope the results improve a bit. And you studied media at the University of Alberta.
Yeah, I studied marketing at the U of A, and I got my degree in marketing. And yeah, now I'm here.
The lecturers would have to stay right on top of the latest digital media and marketing.
Yeah, I worked at the Golden Bears and Pandas with the U of A. So a lot of their staff came to the classes, and yeah, a lot of ideas exchanged there. Yeah.
Awesome. It's changing so rapidly. Elks are doing a great job. How was the Pick 6 interview I did? You did a great job on the editing.
All-star. I can't wait for many more.
Like the Bo Levi Jeans Mitchell.
Bo Levi Jeans Mitchell.
All right, great to see you again. Let's enjoy the fan day. I'm going to hopefully get Odell Willis, the former BC Lion, Elks, Eskimos, Bomber, great defensive player. Here we go, Brad. You missed the first time. The young fella got him. Let's go. Let's get Odell Willis wet again. Let's go, Brad. Oh, so close, mate. So close. He's a good player, eh? Good player for the Bombers.
Good stats, good all-around person.
Really popular player here in Edmonton. The kids are getting him, and I missed him. I've spent $20 already. I keep going until I get him wet.
He's going from the kids' line.
Wait, I'll go back.
Okay. What kind of aim you got? What kind of aim you got? What kind of aim you got?
You ever had corn for breakfast? Hi, I'm Mick Aussie, your Pick 6 correspondent for the Elks versus Owls Thursday night. Will there be over or under 2.5 sacks by the Edmonton Elks in the game? Oh, I'm going to say over, because they're going to go against Trevor Harris, the ex-Elk, and their teammates are going to be extra keen to sack him. Will a Canadian score a touchdown in tonight's game? Oh, if Trey Ford was playing, I'd say yes. But I'm still going to say yes because I hope Adam Konar, the linebacker from the Elks, the former Calgary Dinos, who is from Vancouver, let's hope he scores a defensive touchdown as a Canadian. Elks kicker, Sergio Castillo, over or under 10.5 kicking points in tonight's game. I'm going to say no because I hope and I believe Taylor Cornelius is going to lead the Elks to some touchdowns in tonight's game. Talking about Taylor Cornelius, well, as T.O. says, get your popcorn ready. Well, tonight, folks, get your corn ready. Go shopping, get your mum to buy some corn. The game's at dinner time. I love corn. Have some corn with butter and salt and enjoy the game. And positive energy will lead the Elks to a win. Let's hope so anyway. Love it.
Oh, look, this week he's an Elk fan. You know, it's just BC Lions after last night. Like
after the big comeback, this is great, right? Just where? Oh yeah, what a comeback!
Look at this guy.
Woo!
This guy.
Yeah.
Nice jersey and hat there, Mick. What's going on?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Are the Elks playing this week? I missed the game. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened in the Elk game? I don't know.
Look at that beautiful logo. Brand new Elks hat. And yes, I've been recruited from the BC Lions to do some work for the Elks. And just for the old school, the old Eskimos as well, mate. So they got throwback. Eskimos is good as well. Or Elks, whichever you want. And what a comeback. What a win, eh? Unbelievable against your mob, eh? Hope you didn't go out for 2 seconds. You would have missed it.
Love to throw the dagger in there.
Talking smack.
It's okay.
Everyone's bringing this game up. You and I haven't, Cam. Everyone else. What about that game? Oh, like, yeah. We know.
I know.
We're aware.
I know.
Everyone, we don't live in the past on this show, win or lose. Yeah. No, congratulations to the Elks. 2 massive comebacks on the East, but whatever. No, all kidding aside, good for the Elks winning. Montreal are good. They just got to finish these damn games up. We have one more East-West matchup going up tomorrow. Saskatchewan and Toronto in Halifax. This game. So, Dave, yeah, they're playing in the Maritimes. Beautiful. It's where our boy Andrew McInnes is from. It's a beautiful. They got the Atlantic Ocean, great salmon fishing up there and all that.
Yeah.
They're actually voted, the people there, they're the happiest people in Canada.
Of course they are.
That's saying something, right?
Yeah. They're
happy people in Canada.
We're miserable.
There's a lot of drunk people. No. People in Toronto are like the second or third most miserable in North America.
Yeah, miserable.
Same with LA and New York, like the big cities, like basically.
Oh, the big cities.
What do you got, Saskatchewan or the Argos here, Mick? They're basically going to Trailer Park Boy country. It's like going to be a bunch of trailer. It's where they film the Trailer Park Boys. It's where they're doing this game. So they should get the Trailer Park guys to flip the coin. But the kicker is from there. And McInnes told us earlier in the week, Mick, everybody's cheering for the Rough Riders. It's like a Rough Rider home game. He said they're already the most popular team there because of this guy.
Well, they probably sold out of watermelons, but I've been there. I've driven from Ottawa to Halifax. A lot of trees. Trees everywhere. Halifax was fun for a couple of nights partying, but watch out for the D-line.
A lot of trees.
The D-line for the Riders. Be careful because they have lost Garrett Marino for 4 weeks. Get this, Dave. He tackled the former Oregon Duck quarterback, Jeremiah Masoli. Got him on the knees. Very, very dirty play. So the D-line for the Riders is a bit off. But I do like the Watermelon Head Riders to beat the Argos. And then I like the Tiger Cats to beat the Red Blacks as well in the other game.
You know, I'm surprised. Even people in Saskatchewan, where I'd figure, they're actually mad. Locals are mad they didn't cut him. They're like, just cut this guy. Like, you're making us look bad.
Well, I searched the Google machine, and look, I found a blue bomber. The blue bombers are going to get destroyed, ripped up, and the Elks are hopefully going to win. Hi, I'm Mick Ozzie, your Pick 6 correspondent. How many net offensive yards will the Elks gain in tonight's game? Over or under 275.5 yards. Well, the Elks' average is 309 yards for the year, and with Taylor Cornelius in last week, the game went over again. So let's hope Taylor Cornelius can again play well. Well, it's not too good cold. Which Elks receiver will have the most receiving yards in tonight's game? Well, it's not going to be Greg Ellingson because he's over at the Bombers, and I'd like to give that to Greg Ellingson. He's a good player though. Hope to see you in the end zone on a beautiful sunny night in Edmonton. I'm Mick Ozzie, your Pick 6 correspondent. Commonwealth Stadium, fantastic. Go Elks.
Bring in Mick Ozzie right now. All right, Mick. Thanks for joining us before the game. How do you get to the stadium, Mick?
Well, you know I have an 8-year girlfriend now. Well, her second to oldest daughter has a nice car and drives us there and picks us up afterwards.
Driver!
You got a
drunk driver. Amazing.
And you got a girl to pick you up after the game. Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
Your girlfriend knows to keep you out of trouble, right? Ride to the stadium.
It's a good call. Don't let him on the loose. Yeah, Mick stays here. He goes to the game and comes back home from the game. Exactly.
So you come out of the game into the parking lot. You got a car there waiting for you?
No, we go to what used to be the End Zone Bar, so we have a couple of drinks there. There used to be a band playing, but it's still a good place. But the girlfriend's coming for the whole night tonight. Sometimes she comes at half times, and last year she got a bit upset and didn't come at all, but she's coming for the whole game, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'll give
She
you
was
advice,
upset with
Mick,
the team's performance or you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got that's the thing about sporting events. Yeah, it could get dangerous with your lady. That's true.
Yeah, the worlds collide. All right, Mick, what's the feel right now in Edmonton for this football game tonight against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers?
Well, we're confident, and yes, hopefully they can get within 7 points. Andrew McGuinness likes the 7 points. I heard him on your Sports Rage late night say that. But the big story here, I feel like sitting on the edge of the Bombers behind Willie Jefferson, because Willie Jefferson, he's 6'7", he's massive, and I hope he's not listening right now because he's getting ready for the game. He wore his Eskimos Grey Cup jersey 2015. He wore it here in Edmonton this week, and they interviewed him. Like, what's Mike O'Shea thinking? If that happened in Australia playing Aussie footy, the coach or the boss would go, or the captain, hey, what are you doing, mate? Get that jersey off. Big story, I think. Absolutely ridiculous. He says he's having fun, but that's really stupid. Wearing an Eskimos jersey here the last couple of days, that's really, really weird, mate. Weird.
I don't know. His last year in a contract, I guess. Maybe he's trying to remind people in Edmonton, hey, I'll come back if you pay me a ton of money.
Give me the bag.
It's always a message behind something, Cam. Like I told you. What's the pick, Mick? What's the pick tonight? 7.5 points. Edmonton Elks plus 7.5 points. Are they going to hang around? I say Winnipeg win by 11.
Wow. Well, because I'm doing work now for the Elks, I have to be extra confident, and I think they might cover. But realistically, if they get within 10, that's not too bad an effort. Bombers are good, but you're right. You mentioned Jeff Coate. He's out injured. He's the other defensive end alongside Willie Jefferson. I mean, their defense is very good, and Greg Alexson is out, the former Elk player as well. So they do have injuries, as you've been saying. But like I said, if the Elks get close, we'll be happy. So it's a beautiful night, going to be about
they've never
24
won?
degrees and sunny.
You're telling me they've never won a home game as the Elks yet?
That's dead true. Not even a practice game.
Really?
They won none here last year, or not
that's
a
crazy.
practice game.
Yikes.
It's not a good thing when you change the name when you haven't won once since the name changed.
Good point.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
they're
Eskimo.
like, hey,
maybe you should have kept the Eskimo.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
the
hey,
Eskimos aren't
Eskimo.
happy about this.
I
Yeah,
remember
like-
Gizmo Williams, Willie Pless. Good times. Good times.
Wow. They haven't won a home game yet. Listen,
Yeah, I think they
don't know,
covered
dude. The CFL is crazy. They've won 2 games. They're not, like people talk about Edmonton, Cam. They're not the worst team in the league by far. They're not. They've won 2
started
games.
off-
They beat Montreal. They beat Hamilton. They played a tough schedule. They're in a tough division in the West. It's going to be tough against the Bombers, but I think the people of Edmonton should support this Elk team. He's trying to reach out to the community, and they're going in the right direction. They play hard, and also, like, it's all you can ask. This team plays hard. This Edmonton team, we see they never top out, Cam. They've come back from down 20 twice this year.
Exactly. That's their MO.
That's why I
Never
like
quit.
the over tonight, because they won't quit. Like, they,
I like,
you know what I mean?
you know
They
what?
won't
I like
tap out,
Edmonton
you know what
to
I'm
be
saying?
over.
Mick, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
BC Lion Cup 7-11. Pretty
Nice.
sweet, huh?
Nice.
25 cents. What a deal. Yeah, very good.
I got
Good
two.
drinking
I got
cup.
2 BC ones when he told me. I said, I started grabbing a few, and I got 2. Figure, Cam, I'm gonna have one for like my sodas and stuff like that for the show. Be a nice show cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And another one will be the Johnny Liquor Special, the BC.
it'll be the alcohol.
Look at this, Mick. It's got the schedule on the back to remind you. That's a great
Love
idea.
a
Huh?
cup. That's the good liquor cup, because when you're bombed, you go, oh, the schedule. So it'll get you right back.
They're
The other ones
smart. The
are-
BC Lions, brilliant idea to put the schedule on the cup, huh?
I
You say,
agree.
Cam, you're drinking, you're like, oh, what's this? Oh, September 24th against the Stats. Yeah, let's go.
That's the thing.
Drink,
You're in
yeah,
orbit.
yeah.
Look at the cup. Oh, there's a Coke coming up. Excellent. Glug, glug.
Maybe you'll be all hammered and buy the tickets on the spot. All right, I'm gonna buy the tickets now.
Exactly. It's a great move. Excellent.
on a Thursday night, the night before my filming of the Elks Pick 6 as the Edmonton Elks take on the Saskatchewan Roughriders. So for you people that don't know about this, the CFL Saskatchewan Roughriders, as you can see, the watermelon is green and white, and they are the green and white watermelon heads, and their fans dress up with a melon on their head as a helmet. So let's prepare the watermelon head for my show tomorrow. Gotta chop into it. They were cheap too. Glad I bought one before all the Rider fans bought them all up in the stores. It happens sometimes. Sometimes the watermelons are sold out here in Edmonton because of all the Rider fans that are here, or the ones coming across from Saskatchewan. Other mate Riley reckons it's funny the way I say some words that just aren't right. Well, sometimes I purposely do it, other times I don't. Like when the Saskatchewan Roughriders play in Vagina. What a funny name, eh? Queen Regina. I'd say Vagina Beach and Vagina Avenue, or anyway, it's not a swear word. Vagina's not a swear word, so don't you get upset, all you wokes out there. So as I prepare the watermelon, I'm going to dig it out to prepare my watermelon helmet that the Riders do. Even though it's red and Stampeder colours, I'm still going to eat watermelon. It's awesome. Saskatchewan. I heard today I say it wrong. Young Jordan was saying in Ontario when they went to school, the teachers said Saskatchewan, but it's actually Saskatchewan. And he's right, because I was listening to Morley Scott on the way home tonight on Antler Up, and Morley Scott said Saskatchewan. He's right. But I'll keep with Saskatchewan, because we don't want them to be Saskatchewan winners, do we? Not at all. Hey, all the watermelon, all the water in there. There we go, there we go. There's definitely no fake news about why they call them watermelons. Talking about Grey Cup, my movie, Football Fan Frenzy. It's online by a password, 38 reviews, average of 8.95. So I hope you can check it out. I can send you the password. Oh, lots of funny Canadian boys in there. And watermelon heads, funny fans from all over Canada. It's funny, seriously guys, in the US, Australia, they do this. The fans do this, it's awesome. Oh, my hair's all sticky, eh? So here we go, boys. My first ever watermelon head helmet in the shape and style of a CFL helmet. Even got the little spot for my ears. Hey, that'd work. Give you a bit of protection, wouldn't it? The Saskatchewan Roughriders, they wear watermelons on their head because the watermelons are green and white. So last night I made up my first ever watermelon head helmet. This is awesome. Look at this, even got a spot for my ears. So then the Rider fans, they'll hear the Elks touchdowns. Kenny Lawler touches it. Awesome. And it's a touchdown. Yeah, we're going to smash those Saskatchewan Roughriders tomorrow night. Even though watermelon is green and white, I'm still going to eat it because it's awesome. Here on Commonwealth Stadium, hope you come to the game and the Elks get a win.
That's good.
What about the AFL, Mick?
Just before we go on to that, I was down at the Elks this morning on Commonwealth Field, so you look out for my show tomorrow. It was an absolute beauty, so I hope you like it. AFL, yes, 2 weeks to go, boys.
All right.
Absolute beauty.
A beauty.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right, hold on.
BC Lions, Saskatchewan Roughriders, the melon heads, as you call them. What do you think about the game, Mick? Who you got?
Oh, I like the Lions to win well. That Nathan Rourke is on fire. It will be a high-scoring game. And those watermelon heads, they will be taking them off and smashing them on the ground like I did last week for the Elks show. Elks win tonight. Elks win next week against Ottawa Red Blacks, and we can challenge for that crossover. So 2 very important games for the Elks and also for the Watermelon Head Riders.
Thanks, Mick. Enjoy the game. Go Elks.
Welcome to McAussie.tv here at the tailgate party of the Riders versus the Elks. Band playing in the background here with Coach John. Chris Jones, the Grey Cup champion coach here, then went to you Riders. He's back. What do you think of him?
Well, I tell you what, if you give him a year, you know, he can't change things around immediately with the snap of the fingers. He's done it before, and you know, if the Elks man can believe in him, he can. Maybe it'll happen again. Just give it some time.
Here we are, CFL Game Day, Riders at Go Elks with John. I have met a watermelon head, and he just watched the Go Elks video. Well, I smashed my watermelon head. What do you think of that, bud?
In today's game, you're going to be a lot more watermelon in the city of Edmonton.
Where you living? What's going on?
I'm originally from Manchester, England, living out in Morinville.
Are you a commie from Manchester?
Right? Yeah. The pond, and we always support the good guys.
Across the pond, that's funny. How long you been a Riders fan from Saskatchewan?
Well, a good friend of mine took me to a football game 14 years ago. 14 years ago, I thought football was kicking the ball with your feet, and 14 years later, here I am with a watermelon on my head.
It's not really football, is it? Throw ball or run ball. So, have you been to the games in Regina there, the Rider games in Regina?
Not yet, no. My wife's from Saskatchewan, so that's the whole reason for the Rider fans.
Well, they play their home games in Regina. Great to meet you, champ.
Safety first, always.
What's your name, mate? And that is a real watermelon.
My name's Kyle. I'm from Regina, the home of the Riders.
Yes, sir. My hometown. You're from Regina, not Saskatoon?
The city that runs with fun. That's the one.
You know, I've been there. I've had fun in Regina and Saskatoon. And the quarterback will be all right. And James Wild Jr. is amazing. And we got the stud from Winnipeg at wide receiver. Elks will come good, mate. They gave it to you tonight.
Yes, sir. Good effort.
Oh, now I'm a watermelon.
Good job. Good effort.
Redback spiders are from South Australia and they're part of the Black Widow family. I've eaten watermelon and corn on Go Elks TV, but there's no way I'm eating redback spiders. They're poisonous. And you Canadians make me laugh. You say, oh, I'm scared to go to Australia because of the spiders. What do you mean? The snakes, the sharks and the crocodiles are way more dangerous. Anyway, Saturday night, the Elks players are gonna squash those spiders. And you're probably wondering why I have these redback spiders on my shoulder. Well, let me explain a bit more from the Go Elks Pick 6 TV show that just went up. What is a Redblacks? What is a Redblacks? No one knows. Well, I was in Ottawa when the team was getting formed, and a mate of mine came up from Toronto and I drank with him at Kathy's bar, and he couldn't tell me the name of the team because everyone was trying to guess it. And he says, Mick, think of a sports team from your part of the world. I'm thinking, oh, the original Ottawa Rough Riders were red and black and white. It's the Redbacks cricket team from South Australia. There's Travis Head, my buddy, who's the captain, plays for Australia as well. I'm mates with his dad. Anyway, the Redbacks. And true, like they just said, they're a poisonous spider from South Australia. We had them in our dad's shed. So be careful, they're little, but they're poisonous. And it's true. The Redblacks are confused. They're actually called Redbacks. You type in Redbacks football on the Google machine and it comes up the Ottawa Redblacks. Well, my mate, he was actually talking about the New Zealand All Blacks. But I got so close. I was one letter out. I nearly guessed the name of the team, seriously. So let's hope this afternoon tonight here in Edmonton, Kenny Lawler and Darrell Walker and the running back and the quarterback Cornelius and the other Elks players can just brush off those redback spiders and get the first win at home as the Edmonton Elks. CFL Game Day, McAussie.tv. Hope to see you at the game.
Mick, what do you think of tonight's game? It's irrelevant. It's just, what's the pick?
Wow, you're grumpy tonight. Anyway, I hope you're right. I hope that O'Connor does play well, but there's so many quarterbacks that fail in the CFL, and Nathan Rourke has been unbelievable. So I do hope you're right. And UBC Thunderbird, I've actually played Aussie football there. It's a beautiful place. It's shaped like an Aussie ground. So good on him coming through the CIS. I do like the BC Lions to win.
30s, low 30s tonight, I think. I'm not saying they get into the 40s, but the hell was that?
What was that? Everything all right? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, something fell in my room.
It sounded like a Jenga or like something. Yeah, it sounds like something really fell. Like
was that a gun?
He's coming out.
You said name what fell. A gun would probably be top 3, Brett.
What the hell is that? Bam! Like, surprised a grenade didn't go off.
I just dropped my rifle. Oh well.
What the hell was that?
Cam's place was smoking a couple days ago. Now somebody's coming after Mick.
I knew it was him, and he tried to stay silent. He's like someone that drops like a big fart on a bus. He tried to stay silent. Like I knew all the sounds. I'm like, nah, that's not one of our sets falling. That sounded like
that's not my mic. It was a little too clean to be my mic, right?
It's always something. So Mick, what is it? 11 in a row? Home losses for Edmonton is 11. I know they have not won at home as the Elks yet. Right? That's pretty crazy. They have not won. I think it's 11 in a row. Yeah, since they changed their name, they haven't won a home game. It's the second year now. It's the second. We're in the year 2. It's time to win. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day. Edmonton win for the first time as the Elks in Edmonton.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's true. Big news.
Mick?
They will. Yep.
Are they going to win?
Since October the 12th, 2019, but we didn't have 2020. As I said, they haven't even won the practice games here as the Elks either. But we need the Eskimos fans to re-engage and get over the name change because it was never going to stop the harassment. So I'm okay with the new name. And I do like them to win. And Nick Arbuckle is starting for the Red Black, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes because he's the Argos, then he was Stampeders, then he was here as well. So he's travelled quite a bit. But Kenny Lawler and Darrell Walker are looking good on offense. And Chris Jones is starting to get that defense going, and you know he's a good coach.
Dude, they're winning games, Cam, on the road. In-game live all access continues. Let's bring in Mick Aussie right now. Oh, wait. There's the coach. There's the coach. You got run by the Australian, bro. What was up? You got run. You got bumped. You got, knocked right out of the Brady Bunch box, bro. The Shady Bucks, you got, boom. You were like a footballer that got booted. Doof, you were gone.
The kangaroo himself, Crocodile Dundee, done kicked me off. I mean, I know you guys got to talk Australian rules football here, but don't let the coach say goodbye to his boys, Mick Aussie. I mean, gee whiz.
Aussie charging. That's a 5th foul for charging. You know.
I know. I've done it before. Bring in Mick Aussie right now. Yeah. What a night. What's going on, Mick?
I'm good. I'm on the water, mate. I'm on the water. We're on the water. Water and juice, mate.
You're refreshing your body. Good for you. Good to see you, Mick. How you doing?
Stay hydrated, Mick.
Mate, it's damn hot. Been damn hot on the road all week, but still fun and looking forward. Heading down the road on Monday morning to go to the big Labor Day Classic. Go Elks at Stampeders. Should be a lot of fun.
All right, see the Red Blacks right now. I'm not watching the game. I'm in Vegas right now, Mick, but they did have it up on the board here. Red Blacks are up 11-10 on the Montreal Alouettes. So yeah, David, they call it the Labor Day Classic in the CFL. It's
every
a big
year
weekend in CFL football. Yeah. Same teams play. Toronto and Hamilton, and Calgary and Edmonton.
Oh,
and Winnipeg and Saskatchewan as well. And they call it the Banjo Bowl because they said they're a bunch of hicks. Yeah, there's a lot of just like, whose dog is that? Is that your dog? Is that Lincoln? Whose dog is that? Barking.
It's not me.
Yep, got Lincoln and Kelly. Got 2 dogs here, and the dogs are barking in the AFL game. The first 2 finals games, the
Nice
dogs have won.
I need to know who's going to win the Labor Day game that Mick's going to be at. Is it Edmonton or Calgary? Right. That's all I want to know. Like, I mean, he's going to be there. What's the line, and who's going to win that game, Mick?
Well, Gabe will probably agree. The Elks are not going too well. They won 2 weeks ago in Ottawa and then didn't even get their first home win last week.
So, Mick, yeah, you're going all the way to Calgary. So, yeah, he's going to another city, Dave, not just going to see the game. He's going all the way to Calgary from Edmonton.
Calgary's going to blow him out.
How long of a drive, Mick?
It's a 3-hour drive straight south, and it's crazy, mate. People drive like idiots, so it's a bit nuts. But I have Tuesday off. We got Monday night in Motel Village right across the road from McMahon Stadium. There's 35 of us sitting together, Elks fans. My buddy Section O organised that, so we're going to be there. But Kenny Lawler's out. Their best receiver's out. Take the Stamps to win, but this is what they're like. They get it arrogant, Dave, and they start fancy pantsing around to the crowd and the women in the crowd. So the Elks might get a backdoor cover, hopefully, but hope they win it all.
All right, Mick. So, before we get you out of here, Mick, Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Saskatchewan Roughriders, the Banjo Bowl, -3.5. Totals 45.5, and you got the Argonauts and the Ticats. What are your picks for the other games?
Oh, Dave, it's crazy in Regina. The fans there, the watermelon heads, they hang outside the Bombers Hotel and yell and scream so they can't sleep. The Bombers got to stay out of the city. I think the Bombers will get it done, even though the Riders have won a lot more of this game at their home field. And the Tiger Cats and Argos, my God, Tiger Cats, they're going terrible. I think the Argos might get that done. And the Dane Evans, oh, my God. Tiger Cats would have wished they kept Masoli for sure. It's at quarterback.
No, you're right, Mick. At some point, you just have to say, you know what? Maybe Hamilton just suck. All right, Mick. So listen, we know you love all football. You love CFL football. Getting ready for the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks next week. You love AFL football. What about college football, Mick? Have you come around? Have you soaked in American college football yet? I know there's a lot of teams for you to grasp and all this. You're like, what the hell's going on with this stuff?
Yes, when I was single, I used to watch it more on Saturday nights, but CFL's my main thing this time of year. I used to be an Oregon Ducks fan.
Mick, Penn State. Get on board now, Mick. If you need to pick a team, just jump on Penn State. You can ride with me here a little bit, you know. You got that nice
No jokes. No comments, Mick.
Oh, no jokes. No jokes.
What are you doing?
Doing jokes.
What's he doing now?
Snapping.
I don't even know what that's supposed to. What is that supposed to? Like, I don't even want to know. I was going to ask Dave, what is that supposed to mean? I don't want to know. I don't know. Don't. I don't want to. No question was asked. Follow Mick on Twitter and Mick Aussie. No answers, no follow up. Just cut his mic.
My pen's in a bad state. That's all.
Wow.
Pen.
All right.
It's
okay.
Goodbye, Mick.
Pretty good, Mick. Except you just broke your own pen.
MickAussie.tv here at the Stampeders. Tailgate is NFL style, it's huge. And here my mate Mike Fooshound from Longhorns, the master chef. He got here early. They got brisket and this amazing cooker. Go Elks at Stamp starting in about half an hour. CFL game day. Here at the Stampeders tailgate party with Fred Twitter, mate. Go Stamps, go! Go Stamps, go! Go Stamps, go! Arthur, buddy of yours, tell me this great man's story.
He's the CFL hobo. He travels all over Canada. He's been doing it for a few years. He's just recently had his sons join him. He calls them the Little Hobos, so it's the CFL hobo and the Little Hobo. Here's one of their buttons. They sell these and some of their merchandise to help finance their journeys across the league. They were at the Saskatchewan Labor Day game yesterday. They're at the Calgary Labor Day game today. They've been in BC. They're doing the Banjo Bowl next weekend. That's what's going on with this guy recently. Great guy, and military supporter.
What happened today, mate? You're a big Hamilton Tiger Cats fan. You're going a bit rough. I like the Tiger Cats. What's happening?
We're not that great at all. We don't have a quarterback. They're getting hurt. We gave Mazzoli away. He got hurt. Everybody's getting hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet you wish you kept Mazzoli, the former Oregon Duck. You trained him for 5 or 6 years and you went for Dane Evans. Oh, well, this has got to be the best and biggest tailgate you've seen in the CFL.
It is pretty big because the parking lot's big. But in Hamilton, they have the same thing. Yeah. It's pretty huge. Toronto, they're getting really well. They have a big area to do it and stuff. Winnipeg, they have like 6 parking lots that are full. Saskatchewan, they have a park that they charge for their own beer and stuff. You can't tailgate in Saskatchewan.
That's watermelon heads, damn it, mate.
Yeah, and BC, they have their own stuff, but they do like $5 margaritas and stuff. So it's pretty good.
Real quick, who's your tip for the Grey Cup?
Winnipeg,
yeah, they're looking good, aren't
that's
they?
The easy one.
CFL Hobo, I've got one of your badges on my shirt. Great to meet you, and I hope you had a great time in Calgary. And go Elks for a chance. Yeah. Welcome to MickAussie.tv. Here with Section O, who organised the seats. First of all, mate, how many Elks fans are there with us today?
Well, we're sitting with about 40 right now, but there could have been more. It's just, it is what it is. But we got about 40 right now. We're loud, we're proud, we're hitting it.
And I heard you had a special guest, the boss.
The boss, yeah, the big boss, and Victor Cooey just came up, sat with us, and then he was just minding whatever, and then he sent me a text. He said he could hear us from all the way on the other end of the stadium. So.
You know, he's doing an amazing job with all the guys in the office and all the promotion and the community work he's doing. And we just need to get better on the field. But what is the score now? This could be the biggest upset in CFL history.
It's 8-7. It's 8-7.
Even without...
8-7.
Hey boys, more Elks fans. Even without Kenny Lawler, he's a stud, eh? Yeah. Glad you enjoyed the tailgate party.
Are you having fun?
Mate.
Are you having fun? I'm having a great time.
I've got a few friends here.
Hell yeah.
I might not have any after Elks pick 6 coming this week. Elks just scored a touchdown. What do you think, mate? Pretty good, eh?
My man, you can't do any better.
Fans are going crazy. We're overtaking the place. Not really. Elks are in tough. Here with Drew Breeze. Are you CFL Hobo's lad?
He's one of the little hobos.
How's your sales gone today?
Pretty good. You got
Pretty good?
Lots of money.
Yeah, you sold some badges? Awesome.
They're buttons.
And you've been traveling with your dad all over Canada?
To every stadium.
Where was your favourite CFL game day? Today? Today? It was awesome, eh? Elks nearly got up. I thought we were going to lose big. So quickly tell me, you're going to be a footballer? What position? You want to be a quarterback?
My favorite quarterback in Calgary, my favorite quarterback ever has to be Mitchell. I have his gloves and everything.
Wow.
The gaming gloves I use.
Awesome. And Tiger Cats are your favorite team?
No, Calgary.
Calgary's your favorite team? Wow, they're looking good. Nice hat. Great to meet you, champ. I told you got lucky. Hey, what was it, 25-18? You got lucky?
28-15 or whatever.
No.
45-18.
We covered. Elks covered.
Okay.
Elks covered. Spread.
In historic, a horse can always kill an elk, and that's just what happened.
You guys, I thought were going to win by 3 touchdowns. Elks was still a chance with 1 minute to go, mate. So don't think you're so good. Elks nearly beat you.
Oh, nearly. That's like getting a kiss when they're trying to score.
He's right. Nearly's
nearly.
not good enough.
Exactly.
Nearly is not good enough.
That's kissing the belly button, I guess they're up in Snowland.
What are you talking about, strippers? Kissing the belly. Congratulations on the stamps. Great day.
Can't wait to see you guys next weekend for the rematch. It'll be nothing.
You're going to watch my Go Elks Pick 6 TV show?
I'm going to tune in.
I've got something in store for you fellas.
And I got some little bashing going on for you too, mate.
I'm going to end the show with saying they might not let me back in this tailgate next year. Calgary versus Edmonton. Hi, I'm Mick Aussie, your geography teacher. Well, this Saturday night is the rematch of the Battle of Alberta. It is the Calgary Stampeders, the horses, at the Edmonton Elks. Who needs horses anyway? Not me.
We have cars these days. Who has the better stadium? Well, there's McMahon Stadium in Calgary. Oh, it's sunny and they have a great tailgate party. But we have the big Commonwealth Stadium where there's better food, more variety of beer and cheaper beer as well. Edmonton win better stadium. Who has the better arena? There's the Saddle Dome. Oh, it's getting old in Calgary. And look, the $483.5 million spaceship landed here several years ago. Oh, they don't like that. That hits to the heart down there in Calgary. Who is closer to the magnificent Rocky Mountains? Yeah, I'll give Calgary that one. What is better, the Calgary Stampede with the rodeo and the chuck wagons, or K-Days? I'll give Calgary that one. So we're 2-2. Stanley Cups, NHL, the Calgary Flames have 1, the Edmonton Oilers have 5. Oh, and there's Wayne, the genius Gretzky, holding up the Stanley Cup. Edmonton win that one. Who has more CFL Grey Cups? The Stampeders with 8, or Edmonton with 14? And look, there's Odell Willis holding up the Grey Cup in 2015. So in my pick 6, Edmonton win 4-2. And they call Calgary the Cow Town. That's a bit rough. So I went on the Google machine and look, there's cows in Calgary, seriously. So I hope you can now go to Go Elks and enter the Pick 6 competition and come here Saturday night for a great game and a great time.
But what about the CFL, Mick, this week? What are your best bets?
Yeah, I think the Bombers will win against those Saskatchewan Rough Rider Watermelon Heads. It's the Banjo Bowl. It's in Winnipeg. I think they'll win, but the Riders might make it close. You know that. They're close games. Bombers are 7.5, so take them on the money line. And I like the Elks to cover. They played well in Calgary. They nearly beat them. They'll win it within 1 minute to go. And I was down there. Magnificent sunny day. Great tailgate party. And I even like them to maybe get their first win at home at plus 350 on the money line. So take that as a roughie. And I've got a great Go Elk show coming where I kind of do a Calgary versus Edmonton. Bit of a diss on Calgary. Just a little bit. Enough, you know.
Tomorrow. Mick, enjoy the game. Great stuff tonight. Thanks for joining us, Mick.
All right, awesome. NFL's here. Love it. See you later. Have a good weekend.
All right, good job, Mick. Thank you very much. There's Mick Gossie with us. NFL is back. CFL going on.
Here at the Go Elks tailgate party with Scout of the Elks herd. Now, last week we nearly got up over Calgary. Where did you watch it? How'd you enjoy it?
I was out in Castle Downs here in Edmonton. I was dancing around the TV, really hoping that we were going to get that win. It was an amazing game. We were really close, and if we're here at home today and we were that close down in Calgary, I don't see why we can't get a win here today. We're live tweeting, we were all up in it, and we wanted that win so freaking bad that we're going to go harder tonight here at Commonwealth Stadium in lovely Edmonton.
How was my Calgary versus Edmonton pick 6?
Oh man, those guys' pick 6s are always good, especially today. Nothing but the truth, guys. Nothing but the truth. It was the truth.
Edmonton's better than Calgary.
ABCs. Always preach your ABCs, everybody.
Great to see you again, and great tailgate here at Go Elks.
So the Montreal Alouettes are here Saturday to play the Edmonton Elks. And I'm wondering, what is an alouette? It's a feisty little bird that flies high. And true, the first French-Canadian squadron was named after the Alouettes. I was in the top class at Gawler High School in year 8, and they brought in a French teacher, and her name was Mrs. Higginbottom. We laughed. You ever heard an Aussie count to 10 in French? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I think the Edmonton Elks are going to win by 3 or 7. That's 3 or 7 on Saturday night versus the Montreal Alouettes. Hey, is the owner going to be here? Is Howard Stern going to be here? Oh no, that's David Stern. Gary Stern, that's right. I thought it was Howard Stern. So hopefully you can come down Saturday and the Elks get a win here at Commonwealth Stadium.
All right, good to see you, Mick. quickly on the CFL before we get into the NFL. So much stuff going on here. Let me go over to the CFL. There it is. Looks like Saskatchewan's moving in right now, actually, though. They're on the 17-yard line. Who do you got, Mick?
Yeah, absolutely. The Bombers 12-2, looking good. The Riders, they're not going too well. And there's even talk that Bo Levi Jeans Mitchell from Calgary might be there next year. Wouldn't that be a shock? But Riders, if they lose and the Elks keep winning, Elks are not out of it, mate. And we play your Alouettes tomorrow, 2 p.m.
Listen, I wish the Edmonton Elks the best. I support you and your videos. I retweet them for you. We encourage people to go to see Edmonton Elk games in Edmonton, but they're going down tomorrow to the Montreal Alouette. The Alouettes are playing good football, actually, right now. And Edmonton are better on the road. They just are. Have they won a home game yet? Still no, huh? It's continuing. Well, how many days has it been? Like 5,000? Wow.
They've matched the record for the most losses at home. But, yes, Trevor Harris is okay, your quarterback, the ex-Elk. But stand back. The running back's been out since week 2, got injured in week 1. He's back on the track. But luckily he's not playing tomorrow because he's a damn good running back. But big news, the best wide receiver and the highest paid receiver in the CFL, Kenny Lawler, the former star from the Bombers, is back for the Elks. He's been out injured. He's an absolute star, and he's very good in the locker room, I heard. He's the guy to get them all up. And they got some good defensive players, so Chris Jones is getting this Elks team sorted out, finally. I'm confident the Elks can cover the 3.5, and I really hope they're going to win. And I went a bit easy on your Alouettes in the Elks Pick 6 show, but I still razzed you up, mate.
See, now I don't feel bad for saying you're going down. Yeah, for the record, the last time the Edmonton Elks won a home game, October the 12th, 2019.
Wow.
I know, Dan. That's what I'm saying.
Have they? I thought you were going to tell me it was just a year. That's a long time.
We should note they didn't play 1 year for the pandemic, so it's for dramatic purposes. But it is still 2019. Wow. They didn't play 1 year.
Man, oh man,
that's insane. They've never won a home game as the Elks before, which doesn't help soften the blow of changing the name. You know what I mean? If you change the name, especially when you change the name when nobody was complaining in the first place. Like I was thinking, nobody ever complained, right? So nobody ever complained about the name. Knew I'm going to change the name. People are like, why? No one's complaining. You know what I mean? But he wanted to be proactive about it, right? In the PC world, you know what I mean, Dave? Of like, no, I want to hear. So he actually went up to like the Inuit and stuff, and he met with like all these native leaders and everything. And he asked them, he met with like real Eskimos, right? And he asked them, does it offend you, like our name? And they were like, no, we like it. Like we're proud. Like, you know what I mean? We like your team, right? We're happy. We support your football team.
Still changed
and a couple of them said, yes, it's no good. You're appropriating our name and stuff. And he said, yeah, you're right. He leaned more on the PC side of keeping it, right? And, you know, I don't mind the name of the Elks. I don't have a problem with it.
It's okay.
It was debate, you know what I mean? It was just everyone got caught up in all that stuff, and he wanted to do it before it became a controversy type of thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want to get into this stuff. I want to get into picks, but I'm just going to say something. I saw a native guy today walking down the street in Vancouver with a Chicago Blackhawk t-shirt on. Just saying.
They
like the Blackhawks. They do. It's
iconic. It's iconic. It's been around forever.
And they're good. So you'll be proud of it. You'll be like, yeah, I'm a Blackhawk fan. You know what I mean? You got the Chiefs there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
All right, Mick, what's the pick for the BC Lions and the Red Blacks?
Right, just hang on. It wasn't the new owner. It was the former president went up north, and it's these idiot politicians out east that stirred up the rubbish about the Eskimos, and it's one of their major sponsors. So Victor Cui, the new president, he's fantastic, but was done before him. It's the former presidents and the woke mob. But hey, it was never going to end. He was super fan Mike. How's the podcast going?
It's going great.
You had the running back Brown on recently,
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Seems a little shy, but you know, when we're old enough to be his dad, sometimes it's a little maybe a little too much like parents, but
Well, it's an amazing day here, 25 degrees and sunny, and the tailgate is booming. We're going to win today.
we're gonna win. First home win in 3 years.
Good to see you,
Today's
man.
today, man. Good to see you.
Keep cooking those cheese sandwiches.
We will.
Row your boat gently down the Lake Ontario. So Saturday, 5 p.m, the Toronto Argonauts, the boatmen, are here to play the Edmonton Elks. And at 12 o'clock, the U of A Golden Bears are here to play the Calgary Dinos. So come and watch, it'll be fantastic. So here is my pick 6 in regards to Toronto, the city. Not cool. We are the centre of the universe, they say. And I know people actually believe it. I don't know what they're talking about there. What's cool? It's cool that the Toronto Maple Leafs have been stinking since 1967 when they won their last Stanley Cup. Not cool. The traffic in Toronto. Look, why do so many people want to live together? I don't get that. Edmonton's smaller and way cooler. This is cool. The Toronto Blue Jays are back in the playoffs this year. Not cool. Not enough support for the Argos in Toronto. This is cool. The Toronto Raptors, the champions in 2019. And look, Kawhi, he was here in Edmonton. So my Toronto pick 6, we're even, 3-3. I need a decider. I'm going to overtime. Well look, Edmonton, we gave Toronto a great gift. We gave them Ricky Ray. And Ricky Ray had won a Grey Cup in 2012 at the Argos. Is that cool or is that not cool? You decide. Because you're here for Go Elks Pick 6 TV, come to the game Saturday, and also for the Dinos and Golden Bears game. So Edmonton gave the Argos a gift in Ricky Ray. There is no way any Elks player is giving any Argos a gift on Saturday. They are going to go hard, physically and mentally, every play. They're not going to think about Saturday night, what they're doing, every play. Physically, mentally, concentrate, and Elks are going to get their win at home.
Let's bring in Mick Ossie here right now. What's going on, Mick? How you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Another CFL game here tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And NFL, I was happy with my Cowboys money line pick last week. So I don't very often brag, but I'll take that one.
You brag all the time. You don't often brag. Is tomorrow the day, Mick? Or Edmonton winning this game tomorrow?
Come on. They gotta win.
Well, I hope so. I got to keep the faith. I'm still wearing the jersey.
Oh, and how about this? The Argonauts have not won in Edmonton since 2013. Something's got to give.
Wow. What's the spread, boys?
5.5.
5.5.
Argos.
I mean, are we laying it, Mick? What are we doing with the game? What do you do?
Oh, they got absolutely torched last week by the Bombers' offense. Kalaris and the wide receivers destroyed them. I was so upset. So who really knows, Dave? I think they're still going to play all their starters to try and get the win. The backup Canadian quarterback, he might be ready to go forward. But I think they'll stick with Cornelius and go for the win. So let's hope they can cover at least. But after last week, absolutely no idea.
I'm going to call the shot. They're going to beat the Argos tomorrow. They're beating the Argos tomorrow.
This is it?
It ends tomorrow. What's the date today, anyways? It's the 14th. It's been 3 years. Yeah, the 14th. It's been 3 years since 2019. It ends tomorrow. 3 years and 2 days. The streak comes to an end. Tell people in Edmonton it's done. It's a big year. Oilers going to the Cup, and the Elks are about to win a home game tomorrow.
Whoa. Oilers going to the Cup in Edmonton? Mick, are you on board with this?
Yes.
Edmonton or Calgary.
It's going to be a big day. We got the CIS Calgary Dinos here to play the University of Alberta Bears. And then we've got the Elks and the Argos. And then at 8 o'clock, we have the Calgary Flames here to play the Edmonton Oilers. So hopefully we get 3 wins. But yeah, I went to the Oilers game last week. They're looking good. Rough start. I think Campbell, the goal, he was thinking about his cats and his cat party early, but he recovered. So yeah, Gabe, really hope. And in my Go Elks show tomorrow with Richard, you get a mention, mate. you get a mention, so I hope you watch that, and clam chowder as well. So a little bit of comedy tomorrow. Hopefully he puts up the whole edit.
All right, good stuff, Mick.
Welcome to MickAussie.tv here. CFL game day, Argos versus Go Elks at the great tailgate party with Coach Vic. His videos are amazing. First of all, mate, how long have you been an Eskimos now Elks fan?
It's going to be over 45 years now. I've cheered from the time that I was 13, 14 years old. And now, yeah, so we've been cheering a long time with them.
Amazing. Love the logo, love the jersey. And you're a coach of a bantam team, the
Yes.
Lions, correct? How are they doing?
We are 3-1.
Now, give us a little bit of your motivational speech of a topic about CFL.
The CFL is probably one of the best leagues in the world, and it's primarily because of the fan base. You can find fans from all over this league, and if you get to any stadium, they will welcome you. They will make you feel like a brother or like a sister, and they will just bring you in, and it's the best ever.
This guy's awesome. Check out his videos on Twitter. Fantastic stuff. Go Elks. Here with Saskatchewan Wizard. What do you think, mate? Welcome to Edmonton. Are they going to get their first win as the, what do you call them?
The Elkimos. Now, the Elkimos are actually going to get their first home win in like 4 seasons.
The Elkimos, that's fantastic. I never heard that. You made that up?
No, I think, isn't that what the name is? The Elks. It's like the Elkimos is the long name, right?
So you're
same logo, same colors. They're the Elkimos.
So you're saying the Elks and the Eskimos combined is the Elkimos. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it's elementary.
All right, so you...
It's elementary.
You, my BC Burnaby Eagles Aussie Rules football defender, mate. You got the Saskatchewan Grey Cup jersey. The Elks kind of got a bit nervous against the Alouettes last week.
They sit the dead, man.
What do you think, mate? We're going to win?
Oh, yeah, no, they're definitely going to win. I picked them to win tonight, so of course they're going to win.
Definitely. I hope he's right, and we'll break the drought. But the Argos haven't won here since about 2013. Great to see you again, mate. Great that you played in the Snowball, Total CFL, long time, and Aussie Rules footy. Canadians that play Aussie Rules footy are mates for life. Great to see you, champ. Hi, I'm Mick Aussie for Go Elks Pick 6 TV. That's important. Wow, that's pretty cool. Thanks, man. Wow, this is unbelievable. Now it's Fan Appreciation Night on Friday night as the Elks take on the BC Lions. I'm going to talk about 6 Elks fans that are special to me. RIP to Eskinator. He died about 2 years ago, unfortunately, so he didn't actually see the Elks play. And this is what he sent me on Messenger a month before he died. Hey Mick, like the new name. I'm fully behind it. I'm the Elkinator now. You know me, man. Been my team for over 50 years. That's from Brian Elkinator Edwards, Eskinator.
Hey, Eskinator. Hey, champ. How you going, bud?
Good, Val.
How's the Grey Cup been? Good?
It's been very good.
Yeah, good tack, good playing, good place, good times. I'm going for the Riders by 3 touchdowns. What are you? What's your tip, mate? What's your tip, champ? You're going to say, for the sake of the CFL, you hope it's a close game, right?
I do, yeah. You don't want to blow up.
Good to see you again, champ.
So now let's go to a new younger fan that I know, Scout from the Elks herd. Great young fella, does a lot of videos in the tailgate party, a lot of Twitters, and he's been good to me. So young Scout from the Elks herd, fantastic young fella. Number 4, Eskimos Prime, Darth Vader I call it. I've known this fella since I moved here in 2015 season. I chat to him in the end zone all the time. Welcome to MickAussie.tv here in the end zone with Eskimos Prime, Darth Vader. Run, yeah, Eskimo scored a touchdown. Here he is, he loves it. Eskimo scored their first touchdown tonight. BC are up 14-9. There he goes, Eskimos Prime. Love that guy, great fella, great fan, love it. Number 5, Section O, with his great helmet. He's really well known and he organises the trips to Calgary to take on the ABCs, anyone but Calgary.
I'm here with Section O and Laura, Tiger Cats fan. Grey Cup's going to be a bit scaled down. You're getting ready for next year.
Listen, hang on a sec. It's not, Laura, come on in for this one. It's not scaled down when you got the party crew going here.
It's not
So
scaled
Grey
down.
Cup, it's what you make of it and it's what you do of it. So let's go.
Number 6, the Touchdown Chicken Grey Cup, I call him. In 2002, I met him up the top here and he's running around as the Touchdown Chicken. He's fantastic.
BigOssie.com, I am the Touchdown Chicken Grey Cup 2002. Bucka, 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 touchdown! Woo!
Wow, another great character. Look at him go. The touchdown chicken. BC Lions snapped your head off and you recovered. How did you do that?
It was brutal, but you know, a little TLC and some super glue and everything's back to normal. I'm ready for another round. They screwed my head on a little tighter, and hey, what do you gotta say? It's crazy. It's a CFL. Anything can happen.
Great to see you again, champ. This is the Grey Cup.
So there is 6 great special Elks Eskimos fans to me, and there's many, many more. Hope to see you at the game Friday night for Fan Appreciation Day.
Bring in Mick Ossie right now.
Bring in Mick.
Mick Ossie getting ready. The last Elk game of the year. And I said last week on this show that the Elks were going to end the streak. They were going to win their first home game in like 3 seasons, 2 football years, and 1 pandemic year. And Dave, lo and behold, they were winning all game last week.
What happened?
Until there was about, 23 seconds left, and Toronto scored the touchdown to win the game.
Oh,
wow. How you doing, Mick? Hey, what's up with your new Elk jersey? Let's see it stand up. Let's see your Elk jersey.
Look at that.
Number 6. Look at you.
That's nice. Look at that.
I like it, Mick. Look at sharp jersey.
Looks
I like
good,
it.
Mick. Looks good. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, they've got the
personalized.
Look at that. You got the custom
They
Elk.
personalized
You're
that?
going to walk around the stadium like a badass tonight, with that thing. You take your jacket off, huh? You got to put a hoodie underneath. Hey, Dave, if the team they gave him the jersey because he does videos, that's the thing. You got to show that off. You can't be wearing a jacket over that tonight, Mick. You got to wear the jersey. Put something on underneath, and you wear the jersey tonight.
Absolutely.
It's the last home game. You got to show it off.
Yeah, well, part of my $1 billion contract, to do the work for the Elks. I've been wanting to
No,
do
let's
that
be
for
real. That's what they paid you, the jersey, but it's nice. Did you get some hot dogs too? But no, all kidding aside, great job. Listen, I grew up. I always loved Warren Moon and the Eskimo organization. Jim Germany was one of my favorite players as a kid. But tonight it's all business, and the BC Lions win tonight, and they clinch home field playoff game. Big game tonight for the BC Lions.
What's the spread, boys?
7. The odds makers have given up on the Elks. Now they're like, no, you got BC's minus 7.
Right, yeah.
What's your prediction, Mick? What's the feel in the city?
Oh, mate, it's a fan appreciation night. So the Go Elks video went up about 2 hours ago with some of my favourite fans. And the 6 is for Pick 6, the show I do with them. But the Elks have Trey Ford, the Canadian, starting at quarterback. He can run around a bit inexperienced, so that'll be interesting to see how the Canadian quarterback goes.
You remember,
but
Dave?
You're right.
I told Dave
What's
about
that?
this guy. Remember I told you? Remember I said the guy played at where did he play? He played at Canadian University, but the Bills liked them and the Ravens and all that. They invited him to camp. He had a better combine. He had better combine numbers than any of the NFL quarterbacks did. Like he ran like a 4.3. He did this. He threw it further. He did everything. But the kid, he's raw as hell, and he played Canadian University football. Now he's the starter of the Edmonton Elks. In a couple of years, he's going to be good, this kid. Like you can't teach the talent that he has, right? I mean, the NFL told him, but they said you won't be a quarterback. They basically told him you're not a quarterback. Like they said, you want to be a wide receiver, we'll draft you even. He wants to be a quarterback. So
he's big, strong, and athletic and fast, all the above.
Yeah. Trey Ford. Yeah. The kid's a monster. I'll read you his stats. But what's your pick? Mick?
Oh, let's hope the Elks can cover, and Trey Ford from Waterloo in the CIS.
Waterloo, thank you.
The Heck Crichton Trophy, and I believe his brother's a wide receiver as well. I listened to a podcast on him a while ago. So yeah, he's raw, but hopefully he goes well. BC Lions will win because they want that second spot after the Stampeders got beaten, by the Tiger Cats last week. So I hope Elks can win, but I think BC will wrap this one up and then hopefully get that home Western semi-final.
BC are mean too. They don't let up if they're beating you. They're a mean team this year. Just for the record, Dave. So Trey Ford, he participated at the University of Buffalo's Pro Day. Right? Remember I told you Buffalo University say you can come in on our Pro Day for the combine.
Oh, okay.
He ran a 4.45 40.
Wow.
He ran a 4.55 40. He leapt 36 inches in a vertical leap, recorded a 10-foot 5-inch broad jump. And 17 reps of 225 pounds on the bench press. Like he did. He's got but like I said, Dave, he hasn't started that many games and he hasn't played against elite competition. So, but even with his rawness, when he runs, you can't stop him. Like it's basically, he's got like trailblazing speed. What are you going to do? So as long as you teach him a little bit, the problem is, without criticizing the team that Mick does videos for, I don't know about this coaching staff. Just saying, it's my opinion, not anyone else's.
Right.
My opinion.
Mick, have you seen this guy in person? In anything in the videos you're doing? Have you seen this guy in person? Is he a physical specimen, a quarterback?
Who, Trey Ford?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I went to I sat at the training camps. I love watching the training camps. I learn a lot because it's one different Aussie footy. Saw him there, and yes, he has played. He has played before he got injured. They put him in the last 10 yards on the goal line at times, but I think he did his shoulder or something and he was out for like 6 or 8 weeks. But the coach, Chris Jones, I kind of like him, but he turns over too many players. That's my only negative on him. But the players do like him, so I believe they will get their team together and next year hopefully make a run and could make the playoffs next year. At the Go Elks tailgate, the last one of the year, and it's Fan Appreciation Day. Here with Jesse, my mate. That's a great bonfire. Check this out. From the spirit of Edmonton, clam chowder. It's clam chowder soup. The famous Montreal talking mascot, my mate of mine. Clam chowder soup. How's your tailgate going, mate?
Well, she's gone. The music's bumping. Everybody's having a great time. We got our solo cups. Great time.
Here at the Elks tailgate party, we're going to play a bit of hoops, compliments to the Edmonton Stingers. Look at that, they're moving this jacket.
He dunks it.
Here with my mate Todd, BC Lions fan. Hey, he's up. What's going on? What's up with this, Mick? Elks, can you spell it? What's going on? They're paying me $1 million. Oh, sorry, mate. You disappointed? What? I'm like G. Roy Simon. I got recruited to the Elks. Oh, no. Not looking like the Elks are going to get their first win. But maybe. Here he is. Darth Vader's here. Eskimos Prime's here.
Hey, Mick, what do you got in your hands there?
I'm looking after Eskimos Prime, Darth Vader's, and I'm looking after his flag, his touchdown flag.
Hey, Mick!
Let's hope he gets to run around a couple more times and score some touchdowns.
Go Elks!
500-pound bear broke into 30 homes and ate all the people's food. Woman driving erratically was 6 times the legal limit in Australia. It's Mick Aussie's girlfriend. who it is. Mick Aussie, the legend, is back on Super Bowl Sunday like you read
Another
about.
Super
What
Bowl.
up, Mick?
Well, Scotty and Gabe, you guys are legend. And Scotty, thanks for the birthday shout out this year. That was great. But the funniest thing is, when you said that girl that was drunk in Sydney was my girlfriend, I literally hit the snowbank driving, mate. I laughed so much. That was awesome. It might have been my ex. I had a crazy one from there years ago.
That's all right. I got a lot of those, Mick.
I just hope it's a really close, great game because I'm going to a great big party at a casino for the Elks. Just hope it's not a blowout. But I think
you're going to a
CFL
CFL Super Bowl. This is good, Scotty. CFL Super Bowl party.
Well, what happens, Mick, at the Elks Lodge on Super Bowl Sunday? What are we looking at here?
Gonna eat elk burgers.
I mean, what's happening here?
Well, it's an official party by the Elks, and it's at a casino where I saw Mike Tyson, and it's a great big event. But yeah, it's good buffet, steak, prime rib, no mad cow.
Hey, so Mick, you're very popular there with Mick Aussie TV, and when you go to the casino with all the Elks people, you have to be extremely popular at that event. Are there a lot of hotties throwing themselves at you at this event?
Well, I haven't been there yet, and it's the first time there is an event. But I love standing in the end zone of the CFL Elks, formerly Eskimos games. Have a lot of fun, meet some great people.
Yeah, great job, buddy. Enjoy the game. Say hi to the Elks.
Enjoy the game.
Lodge.
Enjoy the Elks.
You guys are awesome. Thanks.